Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Honorable Tim Wanyonyi had decided to take 2 weeks break from politics before he come back and announce his next political position. But given that we are in political season and it is getting more hot, Tim Wanyonyi has come back before the 2 weeks to declare his interest in this 2022 general election. Because we have some people who are taking advantage of Tim Wanyonyi's situation to earn political mileage. Look at someone like Sakaja. As of late, Sakaja has been saying that he is in talks with Tim Wanyonyi. He was the first person to appear in photo with Tim Wanyonyi when Tim Wanyonyi did not agree with Azimio la Umoja. I don't know how this one was going to help Sakaja, because now Sakaja is realigning himself with the Luyas. Tim Wanyonyi is also a Luya. I don't know really how it was going to help Sakaja. And look at Senator Wetangula again. Wetangula was now coming out strongly to hit at Raila Odinga. And of course, this one was just to whip emotions of the Luyas and the Tim Wanyonyi supporters to jump to the Azimio side. So the first thing Tim Wanyonyi has done is to come out and declare his interest to defend his Westlands constituency parliamentary seat. Sasa watu waanza kujipanga huko. Tim Wanyonyi is back and there's no way he's going to lose his seat. Nelson Harvey should prepare himself. And after that, the second step Tim Wanyonyi has done is to host Polycarp Igathe, who happened to be Azimio la Umoja gubernatorial candidate in Nairobi County. So he has hosted Polycarp Igathe in his office. They have had a handshake. And again, Tim Wanyonyi has finally endorsed Polycarp Igathe. So he has made things clear that he is in ODM to stay and he is going to champion for ODM party. I wanted to listen to him shortly. Then after this, we are going to continue with our discussion.
Leadership is about serving people. This has been my philosophy for the past 15 years, and I'm confident it shall remain so. As I have said before, it has never been about me. It shall never be about me. It will always be about the people. Si mimi ni sisi. I am ready to serve the people of Westlands for the third term, and I remain firmly in my party ODM and the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya. To all my supporters, thank you for believing in me. The dream lives on.
Now we are continuing with our panel discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, to me personally, Tim Wanyonyi coming back to ODM party and declaring his interest to defend his parliamentary seat, it is a wise decision he has made. Because where was Tim Wanyonyi going if he was not going to defend his seat? Or how will he look if he was going to defend his seat on independent ticket? Then ODM was going also to fill another candidate there. Then we also have Harvey coming there. So I think he was going to have it rough. And secondly, being a member of parliament is even more better than being a deputy governor to someone. Because it will depend with the person you are working with if he's going to give you a portfolio and a platform. If not, you will just be there as a salary person. As simple as that. So the best thing to have your own space to function without really necessarily depending on someone is to be a member of parliament rather than being a deputy governor. Kama hujapata kiti ya governor. So, going back to Westlands constituency is a good thing for Tim Wanyonyi. Secondly, if Tim Wanyonyi was going to support Sakaja, as Sakaja was saying, that they are in talk with Tim Wanyonyi, I don't know what first Tim Wanyonyi was going to add to Sakaja, because these two now, they are perceived to be lawyers. In as much Sakaja, wanasema ni si mluya. But of course he has aligned himself with the lawyers, and so lawyers will vote for him. So in my view, I don't see any value Tim Wanyonyi could have added to Sakaja. In fact, instead, because Tim Wanyonyi still has interest to become a governor in the near future, if he was going to support Sakaja, then that's how he was going to lose to Sakaja. Because Sakaja is a lawyer, and the first vote he was going to start with, anytime you want to become a governor or a senator, it is the lawyer votes. Then, in that coalition, you get the backup. So going for Sakaja, it was going to be worse for him, as long as he still has his ambition and interest to be a governor of Nairobi. But supporting someone like Polycarp Igathe, who is a Azimio candidate, I think it is good. Because for him, anytime he will want to run for the governor, he will still have some support of the lawyers. Because he has not already handed over his support to another lawyer. As per se. So again, Tim Wanyonyi will be respected by those people who are supporting Raila Odinga. Kuna the hard eye supporters to Raila Odinga, who are going to see the bigger picture that Tim Wanyonyi has seen this time round. That his interest in becoming governor cannot supersede Raila Amolo Odinga's interest to become the president. So what he can do is to sacrifice for Raila interest to be taken care of, then one day he will come back. So in that way, already ODM party still has huge trust in him, and I think in any other given time, they will still consider him as one of their best candidates in Nairobi. Now, secondly, I think Tim Wanyonyi can now continue to negotiate with the Azimio coalition when he's inside there. And the first thing, which is the best thing he has done, is to endorse the Azimio candidate. And therefore, as he's running for the member of parliament, he can negotiate with these people so that then in the return they can reward him if he's going to win. And of course he will win. Maybe with the position of the Speaker of the National Assembly, which is so much powerful. And in that way, lawyers will feel at least they have been remembered in this matrix. If not that, he can still negotiate for the leader of majority in the National Assembly, just in case Azimio they are winning this election. They can still consider him for that. A powerful position which Duale was holding one time. And if not that, then again he can go down to negotiate for the majority whip in the National Assembly. So he has those three positions that ODM and Azimio they can decide to at least award him, because already Tim Wanyonyi had spent a lot of resources in branding and popularizing for his candidature in Nairobi. He has spent a lot of resources. And that's why it was not even very easy for Tim Wanyonyi just to easily accept and move on. Because no one alerted him earlier that Azimio might have another candidate who will not necessarily be him. Hakuambiwa mapema. So because of that, he had already spent a lot. He had invested a lot. And the best thing the Azimio side can do is just to reward Tim Wanyonyi in one of these positions so that, again, they can ashame someone like Senator Wetangula and the team. The Kenya Kwanza team, who are saying that Raila Odinga, even given that Tim Wanyonyi is a person living with a disability, he did not consider to give him the ODM ticket. They still understand that it was not going to be very easy for ODM to take everything in Nairobi, given the fact that they are in this coalition. It is a matter of give and take. So for that reason, of course, walikuwa wapeane. So they can reward Tim Wanyonyi with any of this position, and in that way still, I think Raila will have ashamed these people who are hitting on him. And then lastly, in my view, the way Azimio la Umoja have arranged how they are going to approach the Nairobi politics. The first thing, in my view, is that there is no way, I'm not convinced, how President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are going to be defeated in Nairobi politics. Having Polycarp Igathe, a person who is not that much experienced in terms of politics, he's not a politician. Yes, he was there with Sonko, but he's a technocrat. There is no way Sakaja will defeat Polycarp Igathe because, number one, Kikuyus, when they have their own candidate, they will wake up very early in the morning to vote for one of their own. So, early in the morning, there's no way William Ruto will convince Kikuyus to vote for Sakaja, who's not one of their own, and leave one of their own in the name of Polycarp Igathe. It will never happen. So they are going to vote for Polycarp Igathe. That's the first thing. Secondly, you come to the Luo votes. Of course, Raila Odinga is the big picture here. And there's no way Luos are going to vote against Raila Amolo Odinga's sense of direction that he has planted in them as far as this election is concerned. So, you have the Kikuyu, you have the Luo votes. And now, number three, you come to the running mate, who happen to be a Kamba. Kambas with their numbers in Nairobi, they can only vote for this ticket because that is where at least one of their own will be in this leadership. Because if you look at Sakaja, he has gone for a Kikuyu as a running mate. So Kamba's interests have not been taken care of as far as that Kenya Kwanza coalition is concerned. Even not a woman rep, not a governor. So Kambas have no stake in Azimio politics. For that reason, they are going to vote to the last person for Polycarp Igathe. So you have these three communities. Now you are remaining with the Luyas. Ruto has no challenge in voting Nairobi. That is a voting bloc that might vote for Sakaja. Then some few Kikuyus here and there, very few, because of the running mate position. So all those put together, Sakaja is not in a better chance to win this election. Na nimesikia Twoli akiambia Waluya don't vote for Sakaja because the person who is fronting Sakaja has a reputation in corruption. Sakaja is good, but don't vote for him because there is someone behind him. Hiyo ndio mambo Twoli anaambia Waluya. So that means some Luyas will not vote for Sakaja. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.